Everything's ready, so we're moving on to the next segment, and that's where we'll be installing what are called fillers and applied end panels in all of our trim. The filler is just what the name implies. It's a trim molding, same material as the door, and they're used to fill in gaps between, say, the edge of a cabinet and a wall. Over here, between wall corner cabinet, and here's an example of one that's already been installed. This was cut to 1.5 inches. That was the distance needed to move this cabinet to the right reveal between the molding and the side of the cabinet, then equals this side. Molded filler piece looks like this. It's an L shape, has a 3-inch leg and an 1.5 inch leg. This is actually a multiple use molding. It can be used as a filler, and as you'll see in a moment, it can be used as a light valance molding and even a fascia trim at the top of the cabinets. So we're going to see Alan and Justin trimming these to fit, installing fillers. Also in this segment, we'll be talking about the use of what are called applied end panels. These panels are used to cover exposed cabinet sides. They're field installed. They're made a little bit deeper, allowing you to trim the back edge against a wall and bring them flush to the door. So we'll be seeing that in just a moment. The other alternative on exposed cabinet sides are what are called factory finished ends. So we're showing both in this segment. These are factory built as part of the cabinet. So the exposed cabinet side is already finished. So with that, let's get started with fillers and panels. So Alan, you're installing the filler between the wall cabinet and the blind corner cabinet. Tell us what this block is used for.
This block is something that I made starting this project out. I made it 7/8 by 7/8, and what I'm doing is this is my strip that I'm using to make sure throughout this whole project that I'm having all my applied end panels flush, sticking out exactly the same amount throughout this whole kitchen install.
Panels are installed, fillers are installed. Now we're ready to move on to a fascia molding at the top and a light valance molding at the bottom. Justin's applying glue on the miter joints. This assures a good fit. The joint won't open. He'll then use his spacer to get a good alignment to the box edge. Once he has the fit he likes, he's using a pin nailer here to hold the piece in place. He'll then follow up with some screws to secure it to the cabinet. So the light valance molding is installed. Our fascia trim at the top of the cabinets has been installed. We're in the process now of putting cabinet shelves back in, inserting doors and drawers. Then comes the final alignment of all the doors and drawers, and Justin is applying right now what are called fast caps. These are screw covers to hide the screw head. Best to put the shelves back in before the doors go on. It's also an opportunity to adjust them to the height you may want.